What's going on, Socialites? Welcome back to the Global Pokemon Society Season 5 playoffs. We got a good match here today. We got the number 2 seed Paris Saint-Germignon taking on the number 7 seed Lavender Town Gengars. Now, for those who have been following the GPS all season, you will know that PSG was 7-0 going into the last week of the season when Lavender Town gave them their first and only loss of the season. So, will Lavender Town have PSG's number as PSG made some changes? We do see that PSG has brought Lanturn this time instead of Decidueye, so that's very interesting. Weavile goes for the low kick, but Mamoswine does have the Focus Sash, so it will get the Stealth Rocks up. That is what Mamoswine likes to do. Weavile, PSG's All-Star captain. Unfortunately, the blue team did not win the All-Star game, but Weavile is still in the running for the MVP voting. If you haven't yet, make sure you check out last week's podcast to vote for the MVP. Weavile switches out here. Don't know what it was necessarily afraid of. Maybe just didn't want to take an Icicle Shard. Tapu Koko gets the Electric Surge up. Ooh, it is another switch out though on Lavender Town side into Politoed. So PSG does predict a switch in into one of the range setters. Now the question is, will Lavender Town switch back into Mamoswine, predicting something like a Thunderbolt or maybe a Volt Switch here? We do see a Thunderbolt coming out. We'll have to see, do they make the double back into Mamoswine? He does switch out. Goes into Porygon here. Porygon should be able to take this Thunderbolt relatively nicely, although it is on the electric terrain. As Porygon takes that very nicely. No para. Looks like Tapu Koko is going to want to get out of there. Tapu Koko with the U-turn. Gets some good damage on Porygon. Registeel is the switch in. Does take a little bit of damage from the rocks. Porygon just recovers off this damage, wants to stay healthy. See, Registeel goes back up to full with those leftovers. PSG trying to set up rocks here. Lavender Town, what are they thinking? They switch out yet again into Kyogre this time. Very interesting. Registeel does get the rocks up. So now rocks on both sides. Don't really see any way for either side to really remove them right now. So these rocks will definitely be chipping away. Registeel with the Protect, trying to stall out this rain. Politoed could have the Damp Rock though. Goes for the Thunder. I think I'd rather just be clicking Origin Pulse. Extra 50% plus stab in the rain. Now Lanturn is a wild card. Most likely is Water Absorb. Oh, another switch out from Lavender Town. A lot of switches going on here. Barraskewda comes out. Now Barraskewda might not like this attack here. The body press. Barraskewda, not the bulkiest Pokemon. Ooh, it is able to survive though. Registeel going for another protect. Again, trying to stall out this rain. Barraskewda goes for the close combat. Not going to be effective here. The rain is still up. Something like Sigilyph would quadruple resist the close combat. And if it has Magic Guard, it will not take the rocks damage. Here's the close combat. You can see Sigilyph takes that pretty well. The rain finally ends. Barraskewda now in the wide open. Still very fast. Sigilyph with the choice specs. I think Energy Ball is pretty free here, but he is going to go for the Air Slash. Let's see, Barraskewda switches out. Back into Mamoswine, who's just going to end up dying to these rocks. So that is our first KO of the game. Both teams really dancing around here. Now, Sigilyph is locked into Air Slash. Lavender Town might not know that. They might think, since it's a Magic Guard variant, that it has Life Orb. Kyogre comes out. Setting up the rain yet again. Lavender Town bringing both of their rain sweepers, or setters I should say, and their rain sweepers. They really want to make sure to keep that rain up, but Barraskewda already pretty low. It is dangerous this early in the game for Barraskewda to be so low. You really need the other Pokemon to chip away at it. Kyogre with the Origin Pulse. So this is not Water Absorb. Seems to be Volt Absorb. But Lanturn is bulky enough, it will not take too much damage. Thunder, so he didn't know the abilities here. The Volt Absorb's gonna heal Lanturn. So Lanturn has really only two abilities. Volt Absorb or Water Absorb. You figure out which one it is and you go with the other stab. Kyogre switches out here. Out into the tanky but also scary Porygon, although he does get an attack raise this time, which is in Lanturn's favor. Discharge. No para. Unfortunate for Lanturn. Lanturn goes for the Volt Switch here. I can see this Lanturn being very annoying for sure against Lavender Town. Another easy switch into Registeel for PSG. Try attack, maybe hoping for a freeze or the burn. He gets nothing. The leftovers will heal Registeel. Oregon 2 switches out yet again. Lavender Town really switching around. Oh no, Barraskewda gonna go down to this body press here, and that is very unfortunate for really Lavender Town's MVP Barraskewda. They picked him up in week 3 and he really catapulted them, going 5-1 the last 6 games of the season. Ludicolo's next, but the rain did end. Could be a fake out. A lot of coaches this season have been like, ooh, goes for the double. Maybe he realized the mistake, although that is nice. It does pay out the protect, interestingly enough. Is it just me, or do the very top of Registeel's legs, see where it's like a band and then his two little legs, looks like what the underside of a toilet seat would be with your butt sitting on it? Think about that for a second. Let me know in the comments what you think. Politoed with a Focus Blast! This man, insane, does like 25%. This mad lad over here. Politoed relatively bulky, not taking too much from that body press either. Politoed with the Focus Blast. Okay, now he goes for the Scald. This might do a little bit better. Probably not so much. Looks like one more body press should be enough. That Focus Blast from the Politoed might be writing on the wall here for Lavender Town, as they do switch out into Kyogre here, who will get knocked out to the body press. So now Lavender Town, a lot of switching led to their team starting to get softened up, and PSG is taking advantage of that with one of their bulkier Pokemon, Registeel, picking up a couple KOs already. Now Ludicolo comes out. Ludicolo has the Focus Blast, and he hits as well. Every Pokemon here has a Focus Blast, and this one almost takes out Registeel. Another body press does some very good damage to Ludicolo. Registeel's probably going to go for a protect here. No, he's going to switch out. Going into Sigilyph. Oh, a switch out from Lavender Town as well. Porygon gets an attack boost. Very interesting seeing that Registeel with body press, you figure it would have a higher defense stat. Sigilyph with the Air Slash might be going for a flinch here. No, Porygon goes for the recover. Porygon could have the Ice Beam. Porygon knows that it has to get up to a healthier life total if it wants to do anything here. It does get flinched. The rain ends. With another Air Slash, he's looking for another flinch. Oh, Porygon gets the Ice Beam though. If he had gotten that special attack boost, that might have gotten close to KOing. I don't think it would have gotten the KO, but it would have been close. Ooh, Porygon 2 avoids the Air Slash, which will give it the ability to get off another recover. That is huge. Porygon's going to stay in on this. Does he go for another recovery here, or does he just try to finish Sigilyph off with the Ice Beam? Yes, he does go for the Ice Beam, which will finish Sigilyph off. So, PSG actually does lose a Pokemon here. Now Weavile comes in. He's going to click the triple axle. He hits once. He hits twice. Will he get the third hit? He does. Will it be enough? No, Porygon 2 is able to hang on. And Porygon 2 recovers. And that should be out of range of another triple axle. That is huge. Porygon 2 sticking around here, but he does have to find an opening. Hits twice. Will the third be enough? It is a critical hit on the third triple axle, and that takes down Porygon 2. Weavile doing what it does best, just taking out Pokemon. Politoed comes out, takes some more rocks damage. Weavile with the Throat Chop will get the KO on Politoed. So now it's Ludicolo versus the world. And I think the world is enough here. Ludicolo so very low. PSG came to party. The Energy Ball from Ludicolo does take out Weavile. Weavile did get the Valiant critical hit though to take down Porygon 2. We are coming up towards the end of the battle here. Yveltal comes in, but he does take some Stealth Rock damage. Does Ludicolo perhaps have an Ice Beam? No, he just has an Energy Ball. He might be locked into Choice Specs here. Yveltal survives that. He's going to get off the Oblivion Wing, and with that, PSG gets the revenge on the Lavender Town Gengars and is able to move on to the semifinals of the GPS Season 5 playoffs. Make sure you comment down below what you thought of the match. Make sure to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, stay classy, Society.